Hi everyone, I am Devabrata, your DevRel engineer for Harness IDP module. And today, in this video tutorial, we'll be talking about the newly added feature Catalog Metadata Ingestion API in the context of a software catalog, how to add data into your software catalog using this APIs. So all of you are familiar with this catalog info.yaml using which we ingest entities into our software catalog, and your software component inside your catalog looks something like this. Now, for example, this payment service, this service, and it looks something like this, and you have all your data listed in your catalog.info YAML, and those are visible here. Now, what we have done is we have implemented a catalog metadata ingestion API, which helps you to add additional metadata using this API into the catalog. What is the thing to mark here is the metadata added through this API won't be added back to your catalog info.yaml. Rather, it stays in IDP in the real time, as well as this API helps you to add data in scale. For example, you have certain data in your Excel sheet, CSV files. You want to add it into your catalog. You can add this into your catalog and filter through the software components that you need to add this data into. What happens to this is you have scorecards based on catalog where you could use this data injected as a check. You could use this data in your workflows, as well as you could use this data to build custom plugins and display the data in form of additional info card as displayed here, and we'll see in this tutorial. So this image comes from a tutorial which I'll give in the description of this video. And now let's start basically. So this is my software component food service which I have added in my catalog. It's owned by me, and as you could see, the owner is all account users. It has certain tags. The life cycle is production, type is service, and if you inspect entity, you could see the raw YAML. So these YAML, these values, these annotations, API version, kind, everything comes from the catalog info.yaml, which we used to register this component in our catalog. Now, if you closely follow the docs, we have given here the endpoint using which you could inject a data. Now, I already have an endpoint figured out here. Like it's called catalog custom properties, and it takes your API key as an input and harness account ID. So we have given here examples, curl command examples with this curl example. You could directly copy paste and replace the account ID and the properties you want to inject. I'll show you where exactly. So I'm using the Postman web version. So you could see I have my API key, harness account ID mentioned. If you go to the body, now here, if you closely look, I have additional info regarding my offshore team lead. I want to add the name of my onshore team lead. Now, under properties, under field, I need to add that. So this additional info, offshore team lead, comes under metadata. So here the addition is metadata dot additional info dot onshore team lead, which will additional data along with the present one. So now I need to filter the component. So I filtered it with the kind component, type service, owner is harness account, all users. Life cycle could be both experimental and production. Since it's production, I could also delete the experimental part, but let me. In tags, it is food ordering, tag, one, Java, and all. And the value is John Doe. So this is what you need to ensure, like field and value, and filter it because you don't need this data to be added to all of your components. So now let's try doing this. Let's try sending this API request. Just a second. Yeah. So see, it's successful. So filled metadata, additional info onshore team lead is added. There were no entities to update. It is an addition because this field didn't exist before. Now let's go and check it. Let's do a hard refresh. It takes You time few seconds to load in here, and we are here. Let's now go to inspect entity. Now YAML, yeah. See here, now my offshore team lead and onshore team lead both are visible here. So now, if this data is visible here, I want to use this data as an, let's say, as a card, as an additional info card. So how do we add an additional info card? So we go here, go to the layout, and under layout, you need to, under overview section, because it comes under the overview page. Under overview section, we need to add the data. Here, usage, additional info card. So this is exactly what I need to copy paste under the overview page. Go here, let's say catalog graph card. No, we will put it beside. We will try to put it beside the uh, about card. So let's try to paste. Okay. So it's okay. I hope we are good. Try to save it. Yes, layout is updated. And if I go back down, I go to catalog, I go to food service. Yeah, see, my additional info card is here with the onshore team lead name and offshore team lead name quite properly visible. So yeah, you need to take care of the layout uh, indentations properly. So yeah, so this is one kind of usage of the uh, data ingested through this API, so that you need these two names. These two names might be stored in CSV files. Now you need to write just a script to import the CSV data into your catalog. Also, there are many more use cases, like you could also identify um, particular entity as well, like single service. It's a component default location service, and then override the value as this. Basically, what it does is it helps you to add multiple data at one point of time against a single field. So let's say metadata.team lead is there. I want to add this name to most of the software component that comes under this filter, but to few of the software component, the value is different. So yeah, I can override it using this. So I'll add this document as well in the tutorial, so you could follow up with this. So thank you. That's all for this tutorial. See you in the next tutorial.